welcome to this week's video where today we are going to be doing some more solar ball fan art. I've been obsessed with solar balls for the past few months and it's been like a heavy obsession. And this particular drawing is inspired by a pretty late episode now, but when I first drew this, it wasn't so old. It was actually like just 3-4 days old. And the episode is Big Bang Part 3. Now, I wanted to add some perspective into this because when I was watching that scene, this image immediately came into mind and I was like, yes, I'm definitely gonna do that. And it's been really fun doing perspective. Later on in this video, you'll be able to see the chaotic start I had, and I'm really happy with the outcome that I got because it just showed me how much you got to trust the process when it comes to digital art. So Planet X is a long awaited character to Solarball fans, including myself, even though I am a very late Solarball fan. I really did wait a while to get to see him because Solarballs kept putting in small moments for him but never a real reveal, and that was so infuriating because I am not patient. And I honestly love how he as a character turned out because I always knew he would be vengeful, but he is a little bit more vengeful than I thought. I'm not sure. His character development is amazing, with Proteus and stuff. I would have never thought that he would befriend Proteus or Proteus would, it's been a while since any of the smaller moons were given like a main character moment, and I feel like in the last few videos, they really did get that moment, especially Metis, right? I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, I also wanted to do this drawing because I wanted to update his character design. As you all might have seen from the video I posted earlier this month, I think, I drew Solarballs banner with all the planets, moons, all the characters, and he is there as well. But I didn't really put much thought into his character design because at that time I was just trying to focus on the big picture, not just the small details. Actually, go check that out. I did focus on the small details, but not like the clothing and stuff. It was the lighting and all I was focused on. Anyway, what I updated in his character design was I added casual pants because after seeing more screen time, after seeing more of his screen time, he is a formal guy, but he's also kind of joking, and he's not very. He's sometimes serious and he's sometimes not. Like, for example, when he was going to the sun to confront about changing Saturn's orbit, then he was formal. But when he was with Uranus, he wasn't exactly. He was just kind of boasting about the fact that he got Jupiter kicked out. And I realized way too late into this drawing that he should have looked younger because the Big Bang was basically supposed to be about when all the planets, sun, etc., were young. But it's okay, it was way too late, and I was way too happy with how the drawing turned out to care. This drawing, the shading was really fun, testing colors, and it was just testing my general knowledge about colors, and actually I don't have any general knowledge when it comes to color theory. Maybe I should do more about that. I say that in every video and I never do it. I'm procrastinating, guys. Hopefully that will stop one day. But I want in this drawing, my main focus was trying line artless art lineless art. line artless art. Okay, we're just gonna stick with that. And it did not exactly work. It was really hard, and I think it will take a little bit more practice for me to actually get the hang of it. So I just reduced the opacity of the line art and then continue to color. It's not bad in the end. The final result is actually pretty nice. And yeah, the lighting in this was pretty hard because they are past the asteroid belt where the sunlight is not too bright, but it's not exactly dark either. So I didn't know how much lighting to add and how much not to add. The chains were really a lot of fun to do. For the shadows, I just duplicated the layer, put it on multiply, and then lowered it a bit, and it worked so well. I just put a clipping mask, by the way, so that it only stays on his body and doesn't go outside. But it worked like a charm, and I was so impressed that I came up with the idea. Here you can see where I am playing a bit with the colors to see what lighting suits him best. And here is when I turned off the line art to see if I could do it, and honestly just gave up. Honestly, when I was doing his hands and his clothes, the line artless thing worked, but his face was just not working with me. I did not know how to define the nose well enough, and I was gonna go with full body for this drawing, but in the end, it didn't look as good, so I changed my mind. The hair was a lot fun to work with, especially because it's blue. I like blue. Okay. I feel really bad and a little bit sad about Saturday's episode because are we never gonna see him again? Are we never gonna see Planet X again? I really hope we do see him again because that was honestly so sad, and I probably will make some fan art for that as well. Maybe that will be the next thing I post because I have officially run out of things to post. It's been a while since that has happened, but we'll see what happens. The asteroids for the asteroid belt were a small touch that I like to add, and I added like a purplish lighting because to show that it's bright but not exactly super bright, like super close to the sun. They're still in the asteroid belt. I know it's still brighter compared to the Kuiper belt, but it's not as bright, okay? So, yeah. And this is the end result of the drawing. I just added a few more freckles, and here is the start. How I it looked so bad. Oh my gosh, it was painful to watch the Procreate speed paint, especially with that part. I had the urge to clip it out, but you guys deserve to see the whole drawing process, not just snippets of what I want you to see. Anyway, here is when the entire thing. I honestly think looking at how the chains were drawn was satisfying. Of course, anatomy has been going really well. Hopefully, I get to do more and improve more with it in the future. Drawing the stars was really fun too because I learned, to add like a little bit of airbrush around each to show like the distance of each, and it was really nice. It's something so small, but it's it was definitely needed in this drawing. I also added a little bit of airbrush of the space of the background color onto his legs to show that because I kind of failed with the perspective when it came to his body. His hand, okay, I guess it's fine, but his body, it doesn't exactly look like perspective. So I just added some airbrush on the bottom to make it appear like that. And that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and check out the other videos that I have made for Solar Balls fan art. And hopefully I'll see you all next week. If you did like this video, please do like and do subscribe because it really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.